Hey guys, sorry my last vid got cut off at the end there. Listen, I want to get right into Chapter 2, but since I'm starting a new video, I think I'd better cover two more Switch games. First, we got Snip Eclipse. The plot of the game is that you're a little paper guy who works along with another paper guy to solve puzzles or whatever. Alright, next game. Pokken Tournament Dx. I mean, you're in a tournament where your Pokemon fight and there's like an evil Mewtwo or something. Look, it's a repetitive fighting game story. What do you expect? Alright, so those are really all the other Switch games I want to cover right now, and wow, that took a lot less time than I thought it would. Alright, so I guess with all that extra time, I can... Ugh, sorry about that. I had a tiny Long Islander stuck in my throat for the past...
insert amount of time here.
Anyway, I guess with all that extra time, there's no real need to speed things up here. I can, take things nice and slow and easy. So alright, without further ado, here is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Chapter 2, summarized. When we last left our heroes, they had just escaped on the back of Azurta, aka Gramps, from those Final Fantasy-looking douchebags from earlier. Apparently, it was a crash landing, because Rex and Pyro wake up all like, "Where are we?" And Rex is like, "Oh shit, where are Gramps and Nia?" It doesn't take long for them to find them, but when they find Gramps, he fades into nothingness. Rex is super sad about it until Gramps comes back as a little furry little fairy, and he says, "It's just a prank, bro." Turns out that our heroes landed conveniently close to Nia's hometown, and she agrees to escort them to Torgoth, but after that, it's the end of the line. She won't help Rex and Pyra out anymore. They make their way over and find that Nia's a wanted criminal because, I mean, of course she is. She joined a terrorist group. The best two characters in the whole game show up and apprehend Nia and Dromark. That's her blade's name, by the way. I don't think I ever really made that obvious in the last video. Anyway, so now it's up to Rex, Pyra, and Gramps to rescue them. Hilarity ensues.
Thank you can take me! Thank you can take me! Don't forget! Thank you can take me! 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 Don't forget me! Thank you can take me!
Before that, though, they meet up with Tora, a fat, horny bunny guy. Not to be confused with Torna, the terrorist group that Neo was once part of. Tora says that he has the perfect thing to help Rex and friends out, a robot girl named Poppy. See, when Rex gets into town, he learns the way that most people bond with their blades, which is through this weird, like, crystal thing. But not everyone can do it, and Tora is one of those people that can't do it. So he made this robot waifu to do all the things that a blade can normally do, but also he, like, programs her to some extent so she can do, like, sexy stuff. Obviously, you know, this is a very well-written, very well-loved character that no one has a problem with, hasn't caused any controversy at all. Tora, mwah. Mwah, love him. He's great. They rescue Nia and Dromark. They bust him out of prison. But then Nia informs them, hey, maybe you shouldn't have done that because it's a trap devised by the two best characters. Morag, aka Best Driver, and Brigid, aka Best Blade, reveal to Rex that 500 years ago, the Aegis, Pyra, sank 3 continents. And they want to capture Pyra to make sure that shit ain't happening again. So they try and apprehend her, and Rex is like, nah, dog, Pyra's a real one. Morag's like, no, we gotta fight right now. And then you do, and you win the fight, but you lose in the cutscene, and Rex is like, oh man, what do I do here? And then he's like, wait a minute. Fire blade equal water weak, and then he goes to a water tower and then like destroys it, and Brigid's all like, oh no, my dress and my fire hair, and then they run away, and then that takes care of them for a while. And then Rex and Nia and Poppy or whatever are all walking along the road, and Nia's like, well, like I said, this is the end of the line. See you later. And Rex says, hey, wait a minute, but Elysium, though. And Nia's like, wait, you mean that place that I have never believed in until now and still don't really believe in? And Rex is like, yeah, that place. And Nia's like, you know what? You convinced me. I'm coming along. And that's the end of Chapter 2.
Join us next, whenever, for Chapter 3.